Are you ready to elevate your little one?
Hey Rocket, hey Rocket, that means you just on time if you got home. Hey good people, good evening. We are ready to go. So, if this is your first time joining, let me say I'm so excited you're here. The people here been having me going for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're not doing that tonight, y'all, okay? All right, can we set the tone before we start? I didn't say hi, how y'all doing or nothing. That I did say hey good people, but look, hey good people, if this is our first time meeting, my name is Lola. I am a container gardener. I grow 95% of my food in containers. Oh, we didn't do the thing. Rocket, I didn't do the thing. Hold on, we gotta do the thing. Hold on. We gotta do the thing. Okay. Hold on. Hey Black Mamba! I gotta do the thing. Here we go. Come on. Why being difficult? Do I got oil on my hands? Bam. I think I did the thing. Flip the script. All right. Hey, Hapu. Good evening. I flip the screen. I do a chair dance, but I'm actually standing tonight whenever I get excited. But we did the thing. Rocket taught me how to flip my screen so everything is not backwards, but it's funny because now everything is like in reverse. So I think it's over here, but it's really over there, but that's good, that's okay. So like I was saying, I grow 95% of my food in containers, right? I'm doing this for 13 years now, and I want to show you all and as many people as I can how to grow your food in containers if you have a small space. So I live in Washington, D.C. I don't have a whole lot of space. I do have more than others, but I had to figure out how to grow my food in small spaces. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, how to grow your food in containers. Or actually, I'm going to talk about container options. Let's talk about options, okay? So now that you know something about me, I need y'all to tell me who you are, okay? Talk to your peoples in the community. Tell us who you are and where you're from. And if you know your grow zone, tell us what your grow zone is. Because last night we talked about our grow zone. And knowing your grow zone is very important to your growing, because your grow zone is going to determine when you plant what items, right? So let's see who we got. Hold on. I got the other phone here because I can't see it. Y'all way over yonder. Okay, so we got Texas. Vanessa's in Texas. Cowgirl is in 8B. Black Mamba's in 8A. Y'all close. 8B, 8A. I need to look that up again. I'm in zone 10, Southern California. Hey, Robin. Good evening. Robin is in New Jersey. Texas, zone 8. A lot of Texans. Yeah, it's a lot of Texans here. South Carolina, and my grow zone is Portland, Oregon. Well, all the Texas folks, did y'all tell y'all Texas folks to come? I'm grateful for that. Tiffany is in Georgia. You all do me a favor. Hey, Tina, and Angus beef. Angus beef is so funny. We're talking about Texas. Isn't Texas known for their beef? Ain't y'all known for y'all beef down there in the Texas? Like, I hear Texas has some of the most amazing steaks and tender steaks out there. Vanessa, see, the last time I was there, I didn't get any steak. I need to find me some good steak down there in Texas. All right, Elizabeth. All right, Wizard Frog. I like that. Come on, Wizard Frog. Elizabeth Lynn Johnson. All right. So tonight, y'all. Okay. I need y'all help. Okay. Hey, Murray. Now, was y'all on the live last night when I talked about my friend, Mary? If I grow something, I got to make sure I grow it for her. She in the comments right now, okay? She in the comments. So if I grow it, I got to make sure she got it too. So when I do my seed starts, I'm not just growing for me. I'm growing for Mary as well. And she's doing a great job in her container garden, right? She's growing all of her food in containers right outside her back door, just like I am. All right. Hey, Micaiah. All right. So you all do me a friend. Cowgirl said, hey, Murray, do me a favor. Tonight, we're going to be on here for 45 minutes. Can we do 45 minutes? Are y'all tapping that screen? Are y'all giving me the hearts? Okay, y'all are tapping. I see the hearts going up. Okay. So 45 minutes, y'all. We're going to talk about container options. So a lot of people, hey, Willow, a lot of people ask the question, how do I get started? And more than anything tonight, since yesterday we talked about our fall plans, right? I want to talk about some different container options because there are a lot of options that we have to grow our food in containers. But before I do that, I want to address a question that I hear a lot because I grow most of mine in plastic. Everything I'm going to show you tonight is anything or everything that I've grown my food in and I've seen success, right? So one of the biggest questions, I'm going to answer this straight out the gate for y'all, okay? Let's do a 30-second power. Oh, wait, come on. So she said, do a 30-second power tap. Come on, 30-second power tap. I can't do the countdown. I like that. I did a 30-second power tap. I don't know. I'm beatboxing with. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep talking. Y'all keep tapping. Thank you. It was a volunteer grapevine that I put in a container. It was so small and so cute. That's how they start. You know what I'm saying? It start off small, it start off cute, and then but it can survive, you know, in the right size container. Of course, Rocket, you know it. She says spirit fingers on the screen. Y'all know what spirit fingers are. I love that. That was hilarious. Okay. So right out the gate, I get asked this question often. Lola, what about plastic leaching into my food? Should I be concerned about that? Of course you should be concerned about that, especially if it's a concern for you, it's a concern for me. And so I want to give you some other options, but I also want to give you the hold on, no fears. This is why we grow our food, right? Because we want to make sure our food is safe, because we don't want to grow here and when we could be eating toxic stuff in the store. We want to leave all the toxic stuff there, right? So let me address this straight out the gate for you, okay? So the safe numbers that you find on plastic, food safe, food grade, where you don't have to worry about the plastic leaching, are numbers 2, 4, and 5. 245. What time is this? 245. 245. So you look at your plastic and you look for the numbers that have 245 on it. This is a white paint bucket that I got from Lowe's. I do believe. I think it was Lowe's. But if you look on the bottom, where's the number? Yeah. Y'all see the number? Can y'all see that number there? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? All right. 2. Thank you. 2. So this is a food, this is a bucket that you don't have to, or a container you don't have to worry about it leaching. And in fact, this particular one is designed for food. It tells you right there, it's designed for food. They don't all have this one on there. A lot of times if you go to like sandwich stores, this is the type of container that they hold their pickles in. So if you go to like a restaurant that makes sandwiches, when their pickles come in, you can go and ask them for their containers and they will gladly give them to you. You know why? Because they're going to toss them. But you can also have a good gander that it is going to be food safe. 245, thank you. Let you get your glasses. Get your glasses, friend. It was too small. I'm so sorry. But that is a paint bucket. This is where, this is the first big item or container that I started using after I stopped using flower pots. This is a Folgers canister, all right? The Folgers is... The Folgers is also a number 2. So just look on the bottom of your plastics. 245. 245. If it has that in there, then it is considered to be food safe. Did you all share me with your friends? Did you tell your people that we on here talking? Did you all share with the people and say, hey, come, you need to grow some food? Because what's our motto, y'all? What's the motto? You may not grow everything, but you can grow something, okay? So you may not grow corn and watermelon and cantaloupes. You may not grow garlic. You may not grow all of those things, but you can definitely grow some herbs in something like this, right? So let's take a look at all the different containers that I have grown successfully in, talk about the pros and the cons and the different things that will fit within those containers. Can we do that within the next 35 minutes, y'all? 35 minutes, 6:45, we're supposed to be done. Q&A and everything. 6:45. Can we do that? Come on. Yes, Firehouse Sub, they will give you these. They will give you their containers that they've had their pickles in, that they've had their food in, and they will give them to you. Starbucks will give you coffee grinds. That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother for your compost and for your garden. But that's a whole nother conversation. But put that on the side note, okay? Put that on the side note. All right, so let's get into it. So let's start with the first one. So this is a 5-gallon, what we call a paint bucket. I've used the blue ones, I've used the orange ones, and because I'm a crafter, I painted them to match my decor outside. You put a little acrylic paint on the outside, a little acrylic paint on the outside, okay? And I painted them green, I painted them yellow to match my decor. So, there's no holes here. Very important. Drainage is very important to your container, to your plants. If you don't have good drainage, what's going to happen is, I describe it as your plants begin to drown. We will suffocate those roots. You need to have a balance between water and air circulation needs to be able to get into your plant so that it can thrive. It needs the same thing we do. It needs food, it needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs air, and a little positive reinforcements go a long way when you are growing your plants, okay? Yes, Mary, she paints her buckets as well to match the decor, especially those, if you got a mix of orange and blue, and you want to grow some purple flowers, you know, begin to clash. So sometimes we just like pretty, we like cute. You see what I'm saying? We like it pretty, we like it cute, okay? So we got to put some holes in here, all right? Let me show you what I do. Let me show you how I do it, all right? All right. We get the drill. Y'all see that light? It got a light on it, all right? Let me show you what I do. Because we got to put some holes on up in there. All right, so this is a wood burrowing set. A wood burrowing set. It's going to make those perfect little holes. This is what they use when, you know, you're trying to put in a new, what you call it, a lock on the door, you know, or you put a lock on the door. This is how you make those holes, all right? Now listen, looky here, Mr. Drill. Don't embarrass me, all right? I need you to do right. I'm live, and we can't let the people know that we don't always know what we are doing, all right? So, tighten it. All right, so this is a 1 inch, and so it's gonna make a 1 inch hole, all right? I'm gonna put a couple in here for you, and I'm going in, okay? I'm going to hold it with my feet so they don't move. But I think that's going the right way. Whew, that stinks. Let's go in. Let's go in. All right. How long did that take? That's one hole. All right. Bada bing, bada bang. All right. I'm going to put a total of 5 on the bottom here. Let's see if we can't get her done. Let's get her done. Husband gonna come up here in a second. All right. What? Okay, I'm just saying. When you get a little power in your hand, you be like her. Okay, a little power in your hand. All right, so we got a little bit of shavings back here that y'all can't see, and there we go. Holes. That's not perfect, but it's mine. Yes, power tools. Power tools. For a girl with power. or a dude with power or a person with power tools. You need power tools. Don't be scared of them. You got the power in your hands. So we got drainage. All right. Now, I shared with you all before what the secret sauce soil mixture is, right? I shared that with y'all. Y'all know where to find that on my page if you don't remember. It's potting mix. Not garden soil. It's got to be a potting mix or potting soil, peat moss, perlite, and black cow. 3 parts of the soil, potting soil. Well, I'm sorry, 1 part. So 1 part of the potting soil, peat moss, and cow manure, right? All those equal parts. And then you do 1/4 part of the perlite. Mix that all together. It's going to make sure you have the good fertilizer and the good drainage. You're going to put it in here. Let me show you a mistake I see people make. You got to have a whole set of, what you mean you're scared of those things? You want to show you how you get, this is how we end up in here for an hour and a half, okay? I don't like the saw. This thing, I find it fun. So what you do, right, the way you kind of get over the shakes and the frills, you just play with it, just a little bit. Whoop! And then you like, one day, I'm just telling you, just a little bit, just do a little bit, little dry fire. Just a little bit. And get over the little willies that we have in our belly. This is how you get over it. So yes, potting soil, perlite, black cow, and peat moss. Absolutely. Those are the things that we use to put in. So once you got it in there, right? I need y'all to fill the whole bucket up to here, okay? Some people fill it like down here. It's like right here, like right here. No, fill it up. Fill it up. Put the soil in there, okay? And then you're gonna wet it. And then it's gonna go down. And then put a little more in there until it come back up here, okay? And then put your plant inside of your container. So this is a 5-gallon container. Let's talk about what can go in here, okay? Here's why we like this. It has a handle. You just go on and pick it up. Oh, I don't like that right there. I think I want to move you over here. Let me move you over here. You can, any of your containers you can pick up, but we love a container with a handle. This can go on your front porch. It can go on the sidewalk, right? Inconspicuous. It can go on your deck, on the back side of the house, on the side of the house. Wherever you want to put this bucket, that's what you can do with it. So let's talk about, what do you all think can go in a 5-gallon container? Let me hear you. Let's see. What do you think can go, what type of plants? Name some plants that can go in name a plant that can go in a 5-gallon container that can't go in the Folgers. Name one, please. Name one. Let's go. Tomatoes. Collards. Yes. Peppers. Yes, I have peppers. Tomatoes. Yes, tomatoes. Potatoes. Yes. Watermelon. An avocado tree. Who said an avocado? Rocket? I ain't never done an avocado tree, but you're right. You're right. Cucumbers, kale, zucchini, a fig tree. Y'all talking about trees out here. Beets and beans. All those things, you all are spot on. I would put those in here, and I wouldn't put them in this size container, because everything that you all named, their roots need room to grow. And most of those are big feeders. So those roots are going to fill up this entire container. They're going to be swirled all around, so that if you were to take the soil out, you're going to see that it's almost going to be root bound. So that means they need room to grow. And just about everything that you all have named, right? A lemon tree. Yeah, look. Hey, wait a minute. What is lush? Hey, user. What's lush? Hold on now. Hold on. What's lush? I don't know what lush is. Carrots, absolutely, carrots can go in here. So by the time you get ready, if you were to take the soil out, these will be almost root bound by the you get to the end of the growth season. Not necessarily the taters and the carrots, but like the peppers and the tomatoes and the collard. Those roots are going to grow all down here, which is why it's also important for a majority of the things that you name, like the collards, the peppers, the tomatoes, put one plant per 5-gallon container. You can put 2 in there. I've seen people put 2 collards in here, 2 tomatoes, and 2 peppers. They may not, most likely, they will not grow as big because they're going to compete for that space and somebody's going to win out. But if you were to put just 1, you can still get the same amount of fruit that you would from 2 that are fighting in the space. So 1 collard, 1 kale pear, one jalapeno pepper, one plant is going to go in here. That's all you need, okay? Yes, potatoes can go in here. You can definitely put your sweet potatoes. You can also put your red potatoes. You can put your white potatoes. Absolutely. This is perfect for your potatoes. All those things that you name. Rocket said, ooh. At least that's how I imagined you said it. So guess what? Companion planting. Companion planting is important. We'll talk about companion planting more in depth another time, but on my front porch I am definitely doing companion planting. I am growing, did you all see the bell peppers that I have in 1 container with chives and also with basil, and there's a marigold in the back that you can't see. The chives and the marigold are going to fight off the bugs like the aphids and things like that. It's going to irritate them. That fragrance, they don't like that. But it also allows for my pepper plant to grow up high, right, and give a little bit of shade down there to the chives. Not that they need it, but it allow the chives for you to grow in the space that's down below. It's like maximizing your retail space, right? Okay, so you grow up high and we're going to handle down here and cut down on the weeds and fight your bugs down here. So companion planting is very important. And so maybe we'll do that on our next Tuesday talk. So glad I'm catching this garden. Your garden is not doing well. Listen, so I'm glad you caught us too. And you might find one of the secrets that might help you solve it, because gardening is all about watching your plants, right? And listening to your plants and seeing what they need, kind of like our children, and then figuring it out, because each one of them needs something different. And even though both of you, hold on, people, hold on, good people. Hold on. I don't have any mods, so hold on. Okay, I think I did it. Okay. String beans. Oh, string beans, bush variety. Okay. So that is the 5-gallon paint bucket. All right. Those are the big things that you can grow in here. You can grow herbs and stuff like that, but let's save the herbs for something, another size container. Okay, so let me show you another one where we went wild the other year about. And that is the Dollar Tree laundry basket. Okay. This was the year I ain't have a whole lot of money, okay? This was the year I had to figure it out. I was gardening on a budget and I was experimenting, and I need to see what else I could do. This is a Dollar Tree laundry basket. Don't ask me the number on there because I couldn't find it, okay? I couldn't find it. I don't know. So the laundry basket, we ask ourselves the same questions about what's the best plant to put in here. I saw your question about what's the best soil to use. So we gave the secret sauce to the soil. Somebody tell him or her what soil are we using in our containers, because we use a different kind of soil in our containers than we do in ground. We don't want to use the same soil that we use in ground, because if we do, it kind of choke it out. So let's see, somebody help Shaw out. What do we use for our potting soil when we plant in containers? I already know y'all got it. I already know you on it. Hey Cooper. Hey Yolanda Smith. Hey Lady Jenny. Hey, how are you all doing? And awkward. Come on in. Hey, Cowgirl got it. Potting soil, perlite, black cow, and there's one more thing. Potting soil, cow manure, soil with perlite. There's one more thing that we're peat moss. That peat moss and that perlite is going to make sure that your soil is nice and fluffy and you have that drainage and that it's not holding the water inside of your containers, because in the container they don't really have anywhere to go. But the good thing about the laundry basket, it's got all these holes, so you're not going to have to worry about it. Here's why I like the laundry basket. There's holes in it. I ain't got to use a drill. No drill required. Now, we do put a liner, a fabric liner in here. This fabric liner, Dollar Tree basket, Dollar Tree liner, and I actually used Dollar Tree soil on the year I got this. I still mixed some amendments in there with the black cow, the perlite, and the peat moss, but I used Dollar Tree soil, and I grew collards inside of this laundry basket. So this basket is probably as deep or has enough soil as do the 5 gallons. But let me tell you, potatoes are good to grow in this one as well. You know what else is good to grow in here? Peanuts. Peanuts, yes. Somebody told me the other day, I like to use pine bark -2 if the plant likes acid. That's important to know. And the only reason I don't teach beginners that is because it's the knowing. It's the knowing that we kind of get confused about acidic and non-acidic plants. And I didn't want them to get mixed in it, but it is a good tool to use as well. So thank you for throwing the pine bark out there. So yes, peanuts are good to grow in here. Let me tell you why. It's because this rim is so wide. So you put your peanuts in the center, and this is what happens. The peanuts begin to bloom a flower. And out of that flower comes, I'm using layman's terms for any master gardeners in here, okay? Welcome, how you doing? So out of that flower, a stem begins to grow, and it makes contact with the soil. And once that stem gets into the soil, a new peanut is born. That's how it works. So because the flower falls out, the plant falls out, it needs room to come down and find the soil. So if it's in a narrow pot, like this one, it may not be able to reach the soil because it may fan out too far. So this is perfect for peanuts because the stem will be able to come down and reach that soil. You can even also redirect it. So anything you grow in that 5-gallon paint bucket, you can also grow in here. The benefit is you don't have to get a drill. No drill, my friend, no drill, okay? Because the holes are already in there. You do, however, need to get some fabric to keep on the inside. Dollar Tree, I got it from Dollar Tree. Put it right on in there. That's going to keep your soil in there. So your collards, your taters, your potatoes, your maters, your peppers, your, what else did we say? Your peanuts, your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your zucchini, your squash, your pumpkins. Yes, even your pumpkins can go in here. This is a good choice to use those particular items. It is portable. So this fall, I'm using all 5 of my laundry tree baskets. Y'all see, like I'm holding it like I'm doing laundry. That's how y'all gonna carry your potatoes in the house, like you doing laundry. You're gonna have a basket full of taters, and you can dump the dirt out and use this to clean your vegetables in the garden. Not your taters when you first get them. You don't clean your taters off when you pull them out the dirt unless you get ready to use it. They need to sit and marinate and let all those good sugars break down into the potato before you clean it. So you're just gonna let those sit in a dirt. You let them sit in a dirt. And you gonna sit in your dirt, but you let the taters sit in their dirt, okay? Let the taters sit. What, pumpkins? Yes, you can put your pumpkins in. Now listen. Let's be clear. There are a whole bunch of different varieties. We're not gonna put like 5 pumpkins in here, or 3 pumpkin vines, or 3 zucchini plants in here. We're gonna put 1 and we're gonna let them grow. If it's a vine, it's gonna grow, right? It's gonna spread out outside of the basket. But what's important is what's happening down in here. What's in here as it begins to vine out, as it begins to sprout out. But you gotta make sure you have enough room for your roots, okay? So that's why it's important for your bigger plants to have enough room. Sometimes I'm telling you, if you did not plant a pepper plant in here, bless you, because I did. I planted a jalapeno pepper plant in here thinking it would grow. And baby, that little flower came up and I was so excited. I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to get some peppers." And then I saw a little piece of fruit, a little nub come out of, ooh, and then it fell. It fell to the ground. Y'all ever had y'all flowers bloom and it get a little bit of fruit on you, and then it like die, it falls to the ground? It is devastating. It is devastating. Like, get the white jackets and call the people. Oh my, it hurts your feelings. Come to find out, I had it in the wrong container. I had it in the wrong size container. This container, since it's in my hand, let's talk about it. This container, okay, y'all, come on, talk to me. What do you think would be ideal to put in this particular size container? Let's hear what y'all got. Let's hear what you got. It is a metaphor for life. Isn't the garden speaking to us? Cucumber plants do you wrong all the time. They just finicky and fickle. Too much crowding will do that to you. Herbs, yes. All the herbs, yes. Herbs are perfect for this. A strawberry plant, very good. Yes, strawberry plant. Yes. Mints, yes. You want to plant your mint in a container. Don't put mint in the ground, because when you put the mint in the ground belongs to the mint wherever you put it. Yes. Lettuce. Did y'all know lettuce would grow well in here? Lettuce, all of your lettuce varieties will grow perfect in something this size. What else y'all got? Spinach is another one. They kind of, in the same family. Yeah. Flowers, yes. Some marigolds will go in here. Very good. Some, what's my favorite? Some lavender would go really, really good here. That's a herb. That's a flower. So y'all right. Yes, yes. Microgreens, which I have not tried. Some chives. Yes, yes, yes. Onions. A couple of onions will go in here. Some leeks. And yes, yes. Y'all got it. See, y'all getting it. Y'all got it. So the smaller the container, it really speaks to how your roots are going to grow. So the things that we just named, they don't need a whole lot of root space in order to grow. You can put, I want to say, a beet or two in here. You're not going to get a whole lot. You're not going to get a whole lot. You can get some radishes in here. Get some radish in here. Now, you might get one, depending on the onion size and the onion set that you're speaking of, you might be able to get one good sized onion in here. But I wouldn't put an onion in here. I wouldn't do this one. When can you start planting vegetables in baskets? It all depends on your grow zone. So you want to go to almanac.com. You want to hit planting calendar. You'll put your zip code in, and almanac.com is going to tell you exactly what to plant and when to plant, my friend. Uh-oh, I lost this. Come back. Baby, come back. Yes, yes. Now, you could put garlic in here. I will put about 3 garlics in here. But it doesn't allow you to maximize your space. But you could put about 3 garlics in here. Hold on. Hold on, good people. I'm going to see if I can get it now. Hold on. Because the people, all right, they keep asking to join. I don't know you. Stranger danger. I don't know you. Stop trying to ask to get in my life. Stranger danger. Yes, almanac.com. Almanac.com, that's a farmer's almanac. That's where we're going to learn and get our best practices from. You'll go to the drop down menu. You will hit planting calendar, gardening, and then planting calendar. Then it'll give you a space to put your zip code in. Put your zip code right on in there, and it's going to kick out what you can plant, when to plant, based exactly on where you live. We went over a little bit of that last night. Yes, green onions, baby, they're just stranger danger. Chicka chicka, bow chicka wow wow. You're welcome. Okay, so we've done 3 different types of containers. All right. Let's talk about people who are just very anti-plastic. I don't want to deal with any plastic. I don't want any plastic in my food. I'm very anti-plastic. I have something for you. I got something for you. All right? I got something for you. It's okay. I got 2 things coming up for you. I got 2 things coming up for you, babe. Y'all, are y'all on who's on time? Y'all, why is it 6:34? And I got 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to get through this real quick. Okay. So this is a fabric bag. It's all fabric. It's all fabric material. So if you're very anti-plastic, or you're concerned about any type of plastic leaching into your food, and you don't want to deal with it in any way, shape, or form, and you heard me say it's food, plastic is food safe as long as it has a number 2, 4, and 5 on it. You like, I just don't want to fool with it, Lola. No problem. I got you. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the fabric bag. Here's the fabric bag. Now, it has the same con as all of these containers have. It dries out pretty quickly. The good thing about this is it's not going to hold any water. Like the plastic containers may hold some water if you don't put enough drainage. The drainage is already built in. It breathes on its own. So you're going to have good air circulation in here. They have handles on them. Just pick it up, move it, take it wherever you want it to go. Handles right on here. You'll see, if you look in my garden, sometimes you'll see that there's like this white film on it, and sometimes there's a green film on it. A little algae, you know, a little roots growing on, salt is coming out, and it gets on the bags, and it becomes not so pretty. If that's a concern for you, and it is for me, because I'm crafty and I like things to be pretty. Okay? Okay? We're going to dump the soil out at some point, right? We're going to dump them all out. I have my bags, my dumped bags sitting outside right now. We're going to wrench them out. We're going to wrench them out with some water. Make sure we get all the roots out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw in the washing machine. A little vinegar and baking soda. That's what I'm going to do. A little vinegar, baking soda. Clean it. Get all that salt debris off. Yep. And we're going to start again. So in my fall garden, when I put my bags out this fall, they're going to be nice and clean. Because I just like the neatness of it, okay? They are good on the deck. Yes, they are good on the deck. They're good everywhere. You can put them on your porch. You can put them on your deck. You can put them on the grass. They're fine on the grass. You can put them on brick. You can put them on cement. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they come in different sizes. This is, I want to say this is a 10 gallon. Where's your tag, sir? Identify yourself. I don't know why there's a pocket in here. Like, you know, what you got a pocket in there for, bro? I don't know. I haven't figured out. Oh, it's to reinforce the handles. Okay, it's just to reinforce the handles. I don't know. I think this is a 10 gallon. This is a 10 gallon. Yes, because I didn't buy 20. So this is a 10 gallon. So, you got big whopper right here. Your grapes can go in here. What else can we put in the 20 gallon? What's big that we can put in here? Come on, let's talk about what we can put in here. I absolutely love grow bags. I stopped killing plants because of them. And you all are going to find that some things work better for you. And that's okay. This is the journey. This is the figuring out. This is the fun part. I know we don't like things to die, but it happens. But you learn from it. Lemon tree, citrus tree, squash, absolutely. Bell peppers, baby, yes. Especially the big mammoth bell peppers. Yes. Okra, yes, okra can go in here. Raspberry bush, blackberry bush, echinacea, tomatoes, absolutely. Cause this is a big hookamugga. I don't know where that word came from, but it's a big hookamugga. She a bad mamma jamma, okay? Sweet potatoes. This is great for sweet potatoes. Yes, this is big for all those nice sized potatoes. Once you start pulling, there is enough room. There is room in the bag for you. There is room. If you know that song, you know the rutabagas. I ain't had no rutabagas. I haven't had no rutabagas. Amazon sometimes runs sales on grow bag. Absolutely. Amazon, this is where I got mine from, Amazon. But this is a 20 gallon. So if you have any concern about plastic, or you just want to try some different options and see what works best for you, then try a grow bag. I have not gotten to the aero garden. I'm going to do that right now. So this is an aero garden. This is my aero garden right here. Again, this is for people who have concerns about growing their food in plastic, all right? Or just in general. I use my aero garden during the winter months where it is really cold. This is considered a hydroponic system, okay? They come in all different sizes. This right here has 10 holes to be able to grow 10 types of, or 10 varieties of plants. So you can put 10 plants in here at any one given time. I like this because I grow this right on the counter in the kitchen. I grow all of my fresh herbs and lettuce during the winter time when I can't really grow them outside. So there's always lavender in my aero garden in the kitchen because I need to walk in there and smell the calm. I need to smell the peace. I need to smell it, not just the chicken, but I need to smell the peace of the lavender, okay? I'm also gonna grow lettuce and some chamomile and sometimes some mint because I like fresh lemon balm, during the winter when I make my teas, okay? So here's the thing. Where are you? Okay, so the thing about the aero garden system, they come with their own pots. Now, you pretty much anything that you grow, tomatoes, peppers, you can grow in your aero garden depending on the size of the aero garden. They come already pre-filled, so let's take a look see at it. Okay. And the aero garden is truly a set it and forget it. So this is a salsa kit. This is how it looks, right? Nothing up my sleeve. You're gonna put it inside of the aero garden, right? And before, as it's beginning to grow in its beginning, you're gonna put a little dome over it and create kind of like a greenhouse effect, right? You're gonna put your water in here and you're gonna put your feed in. That's what the system is going to prompt you to do. As soon as you plug it in, it's gonna say it's smart. It's a smart system. It's gonna say, hey, are you starting something new? You're gonna say, yes, I'm starting something new. It says, okay, go ahead and start something new. It's gonna ask you what you're starting. You say, hey, this is what I'm starting. It says, okay, then I want you to add this amount of food. Okay, I added that amount of food. It says, okay, so you got your water, you got your food, and you're all set. And then the system is going to monitor and it's gonna tell you in X amount of days, hey, you need to put some more food in here. And then it's gonna tell you, hey, the water is low. You need to give me some water. So it's almost like a no thought process, like literally set it and forget it. You wait for these lights to come on, blue or red. It's going to tell you, hey, I need some water. Hey, I need some food. It's time to do it. You don't have to think about it. And then before you know it, these grow pretty quickly. You're going to have vegetables sitting on your counter. They can sit on your mantle in the living room. They can sit on the stand over there. They can sit on your dresser in your bedroom if you don't have a whole lot of space. And you don't have to get this size. You can get something smaller or you can get something 5 times bigger. This is just one variety of a hydroponic system. They have a grow anything kit. So absolutely. So they have a grow anything kit. I don't have any because I do grow anything. So these are already pre-filled, but they have kits that look just like this, right? And except for the seeds aren't in there, and you can put any seeds that you want in there. So the other thing that I grow during the winter time, I like to keep my healing garden kind of going, right? So I will grow my St. John wort, and I will also grow my my echinacea. I'm sorry, grow my chamomile on the counter as well. They don't have those in the pods, so it allows me to just drop my little seedlings right in there and grow what I need. So thank you so much for bringing that out. I threw my cloth ones away due to the green stuff. Friend, did you hear that you can empty all of your soil out? Clean it outside, scrub it with some water and everything, and then throw it in the machine with some baking soda and vinegar. And get rid of that green algae from the outside and just start anew. And the aphids ate up my stock, friend. I'm so sorry. They ate up your stock in the inside. In the inside? Oh my gosh. The aphids, the bugs came in the house? Or did they eat up your stuff on the outside? Okay. They came and got me too. You know what I did? I got me some ladybugs from Amazon. Ladybugs. I got about 1,500 ladybugs from Amazon for $30, right? And then what I did was I released them over a course of 5 days slowly into the garden. So I released a little bit and then I kept them in the bag, right? Then I released a little bit onto the bottom of the plant over a course of 5 days. When I tell you they purged them aphids, leave my stuff alone. They got them. Ladybug bugs. But this is an aero garden. Again, it's something to consider. This is a hydroponic system. There's lots of them out there. They have some that are in towers. Have you all seen the ones that are in towers that you can either grow indoors and outdoors? So look at hydroponic systems, because this may be a fit for you. So I talked with someone who's in a high-rise apartment in New York. She doesn't have any space, and she's like, I want to grow, because y'all what? You might not grow everything, but you can grow something, right? So this may be an option for you because they come in so many different sizes. One of my buddies is a distributor for the Tower Guard. Who said that? Rocket, of course, one of your friends. Because Rocket is the person, the man, okay? So that's an Aero Guard. Y'all, it's 6:45. What are we gonna do? I got 2 items to show you. I'm gonna show y'all these 2 items, okay? Garden is my therapy, and I love your energy as you speak about it, y'all. I love it. It's mine too. And I want everybody to grow something. So we're gonna slide the Aero Garden out the way, and I'm gonna show you these last 2 things, okay? I promise. Somebody said keep going. Hold on. Somebody said keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I only got 2 more things to show you. All right. Let's go. Dinner is already prepared. I've already eaten it and had a brownie. I did. Beloved's food is in the microwave, waiting for him to come up for whenever he gets ready. Thank you, Syntastic. Okay, so these are our last 2 things. Our last 2 things. And a brownie, Rocket. Okay, that's probably why I'm pumped and ready to go. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, Hot Green. You get you something to eat right after these next 2 minutes when we finish, okay? Did you all tap the screen? Could you all do me a favor? I'm at 6,000, and I don't think I've ever gotten to 10,000. Could y'all give me the 10,000 likes tonight? Would y'all do that? I would be too psyched if y'all got me to 10,000 likes. Okay, let me wipe the sweat. Okay, all right. Also, if you all are growing anything that helps with the hormones, I would like to know what that is, because it's creeping. I think it's here. It's not creeping, it's here. Okay, y'all ladies, you okay. All right. And fellas, if you know anything that has helped the wonderful women in your life, any herbs that have been grown or taken, I would like to know. We'll discuss that later. Okay, because we gotta go. Fantastic said the same. We gotta go. Okay, so here is another container. Here's another container for small spaces. So a lot of people say, Lola, I don't have any room, I can't grow. So I'm giving you all the options to so that you can grow, all right? So here's another thing that I tried, and it grows on the rail, the banister. So if you're an apartment dweller, this goes on the railing, and it starts off with no holes. So we have to be careful here. 2 things. If you put holes in it, then it begins to drain down on your neighbors if you got neighbors. Nobody likes a messy neighbor, okay? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Little praise break. I got to 10,000. Hold on. I'm too excited. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. We got to 10,000. Okay, I got to 10,000 likes. Okay. Hold on. Thumbnail. Okay, so it does, if you put holes in here, right, then it's going to drain. And again, it hits your neighbors if you're up high. So you got to be conscious of that. So we can do a couple of things here. We can put very small holes, but then you got to be careful how you water. You got to pay attention, because if it rains, then you're in trouble. You can put some fillers down here in the bottom, and some rocks, some styrofoam, and have a little hole for some runoff. But that makes me nervous, because we don't always pay attention, okay? Okay. I don't always pay attention to this kind of stuff. So if you're in an apartment and you do decide to use this, it's going to need some holes. Get your drill. Hold on. Get your drill. Smaller holes, Hold on. Smaller holes. I don't have a drill bit with me, but you want to use smaller holes. You don't want to use your wood boring. Don't do that, okay? Yeah, black plants and neighbors, I don't want y'all to have any issues. I would rather you all put something on the ground and use a tray to catch your water, because at least if you have the tray, on rainy days ain't nothing you can do. It rain everywhere, right? But your plants leaking down on your neighbors, I don't want y'all squaring off. I don't want y'all to be like, Lola told me, and then I have to testify that I didn't tell you that. Okay? All right. So so this fits on the rail. The thing I like about this is it's cute and it's pretty. It gives like that southern vibe, you know what I mean? And you can put some flowers in here, some chives, some basil, some oregano, some rosemary, some mint. You can put all of your flower type chamomile can go in here, echinacea can go in here, St. John's wort can go in here, some lettuce, oh, bam! Oh, bam! I saw that. So, thank you. All those things can fit inside here because it's small enough. Some thyme can go in here. So we're not putting cucumbers in here. We're going to be disappointed if we do. We're going to be disappointed. No tomatoes go in here. You'll be a little disappointed because it's too small to house those roots. Those things need room to go. So your smaller plants will be able to fit in here, okay? The last thing I want to show you is the stacking tray. Y'all, I love this stacking tray. I love the stacking tray because it goes up, right? It's not going to spread out. And I probably wouldn't put more than 6 of these together. And even if I did do 6, you need something in here to make it stable. So there's a hole which allows you to put some a whole stick or a metal rebar or PVC pipe right down the middle to keep them all together, because they may tip over. They may do something like that, tip over with a good wind. So you need to make sure they're secure. Sometimes I take the bottom one and fill it with rocks. That way the base is solid. And so there's nothing that will grow down there except for it's just rocks, and it'll keep it in place for you and keep it from tipping over when a good wind comes in. This is going to sit so cute next to your front door entrance. What? Who are you talking to? It's going to be so cute. This is something I decorate. I paint it. I put little polka dots on it. You know what I'm saying? This is a great project for the kids, for the grandkids. In here, you're going to put your small vegetables again. Strawberries, perfect. Perfect for strawberries. Can you see the strawberries cascading? Can you see the strawberries cascading? And yes, these are from the Dollar Tree. Cowgirl, yes, these are from the Dollar Tree. Same issue that all of your containers are going to have. You got to wash them because they will dehydrate or dry out quickly, okay? So just wash them, wash your water, put your finger in. Up to this point, if it's dry, it's going to need some water, but these are so shallow, you'll be able to look and tell, baby, that's dry, you need some water. Perfect for sitting on the balcony. Perfect for sitting on the deck. Perfect for beginners. If you're not sure you want to jump out there and try everything, try this. $1, $2, $3, $4, $6. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. It's about 7 something, right? Because it's $1.25 store. But you get these I got these from the Dollar Tree. They come out every season, right around spring, and I have an abundance, right? And they will stack right into each other. Not with the dirt, but if you need to store it away for any reason, if you're not using all of them or you got to get rid of some soil, they stack and you can hide them real good. I just bought some from the Dollar Tree, $7.80, y'all. Thank you. Because you know I don't do the math good. You know, I don't do everything good. The math is one of them, but it's okay. It's okay. $1.25 each, yes. And with the tax, that's what you're going to pay. But these are perfect for your lettuce. You can grow your lettuce in here. You're going to grow your radish. You're going to grow your spinach. You're going to grow your beets, all right? Because these are shallow, I would not suggest the tomato. The larger stacking trays can handle a tomato plant, a pepper plant, a broccoli, but not these because they are small. You got to remember that your roots need some place to go. But these are perfect for strawberries, all right? Hey, Linda. These are stacking trays. Let me see if they have let me see if I can't get the sticker for you. These are stackable 3-tier planters. Stackable 3-tier 3-tier planters. Can you see that? Stackable 3-tier planters. 3-tier planters. That's what these are. All right. What questions do you all have for me tonight? So we talked about 5-gallon paint buckets. We talked about the fabric bag, right? We talked about the rail planter, right? Put that right on the rail. Hold on. You stay over there, baby. We talked about the laundry tree basket, right? We did the laundry tree basket, right? We talked about small containers, reusable containers like the Folgers, right? We talked about the importance of drainage. Make sure your container has holes, and I put the holes in there with the power tool. We did that. And did I miss anything? No. What else do we need? Laundry tree basket. So for the 5-gallon, do you line the bottom with the liner so the soil doesn't empty? No, I don't. I just let the soil doesn't typically run out. You might get a little bit because, as you can see, it's sitting flush on the ground. Sometimes there is a basin. I might put it in there so it can catch some water, but there is no liner in here or in my fabric bag. I do have it in the laundry bag, so because the laundry bag has holes everywhere on the side, so it's definitely going to fall out. So we definitely want to line our laundry bag. Laundry basket, I need you the money shot. Laundry basket, come on, get in the picture. Come on, get over here. Get hold on, y'all. Get in here, okay. All right. Raise the, yes. Y'all hiding too. Hold on, they need to see you. The people need to see you. Hold on. Our vertical planters. Get in there. All right. Our vertical stacking trays, right? So when you consider venturing out gardening, if you're a beginner, you don't have a lot of space, these are a host of options that you can consider, right? They're all mobile. They're different sizes, allow you to grow different things. They look different depending on what you like your aesthetic to look like. You know, you add a little paint or not. You may not like the laundry tree basket. Like, look like I'm real ghetto. Looking like I'm real poor. I got a bunch of laundry baskets out here and do. So you might want to get something real cute and stack it. You might like to reduce, reuse, and recycle and use different things that you have in your house. Just make sure they meet the plastic is in compliance with food edible numbers 2, 4, and 5 that lets you know if your plastic is good for food versus leaching chemicals. If it's not 2, 4, or 5, it has a potential to leak chemicals. So you want to use the right things. What container for peppers? Peppers, fabric, 5+ gallon fabric bags, 5-gallon paint buckets, laundry tree basket, and depending on whatever size, the right size aerial garden, you can do peppers in that. Leaves turning yellow in my grow bag. What does that mean? Ahari, I think that's Aubrey. That can mean a couple of things, and we have to investigate. So the first thing I have to look at is what's in your soil. Like, what type of soil did you use? Because it could be too compact and your plant is drowning and slowly. It could mean that you're overwatering. It could mean that you're overwatering. It could be that there is disease in the soil. It could be a couple of things that you have to troubleshoot to figure out what may be going on. So the very first culprit is going to be, the watering. That's soil, and then the watering. I will look at those two things and make sure you have the right type of drainage in your soil, and to make sure you're not overwatering or you're not underwatering it, and that there's no there could be no pests, there's no disease in the soil. It's so many different things that we have to investigate to see what it could be. Too much water, nitrogen, disease, exactly what you're feeding it, what you're not feeding it. It could be a couple of things. So we really have to investigate. Do Brussels sprouts need a big container? They are a big container. They can do the 5-gallon, yes. Paint bucket. They could use the laundry basket, and they can also use a 5-gallon plus fabric bag for your Brussels sprouts. Will adding nutrients better the flavor or won't influence the flavor? So depends on who you're talking to. I've never known my nutrients to add flavor. Hey y'all, tell me this. Do nutrients, have you all gardeners, have you all noticed that nutrients add a better flavor to your vegetables or your fruit when you begin to grow them? I do notice that when I grow them with other plants, they tend to taste a little bit better, which is why I grow my basil with my peppers, and I grow my chives with my peppers, and they tend to feed off each other, and it tends to be a different flavor. Anybody else able to answer Fantastic to let us know whether or not your fertilizer or your feed, the nutrients that you give your plants, cause it to have a better taste? Now in the Aero Garden, it does. The Aero Garden is a whole nother layer. I promise you. There are like calcium amendments that you can add and different things like that. But that's because I'm in those other groups and they talk about different things like that. But as far as soil, no, I haven't noticed. I think so. Also, I hear not to grow bell peppers next to jalapeno because it will be mild. What about banana water? Ask me the question a different way, Rara. What do you mean? What about banana water? What garden zone are you in? Shaw, I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm in zone 7A. I'm not sure what you mean by what about banana water. I've never used banana water. I have seen people use it to add fertilizer or nutrients to their soil. I personally just throw it in the compost. I'm not sure because I haven't used it for nutrition. I just throw it in the compost. That was the best way for me. What keeps bugs off plants? What kind of bugs? There's no one straight answer for that because there's so many different bugs. Companion planting can keep bugs off of your plants. Picking them off can keep bugs off of your plants. Ladybugs can keep bugs off of your plant. I heard spiders. People beat me up because I knocked down spider webs. They said the spiders eat the bugs that are on your plant. Having a good balance in your garden with flowers and having a good microbiological, I'm saying that word. I've chopped that word all up. Did y'all hear my voice go? Having a good balanced soil will cause bugs to not eat up your garden. When bugs notice a weakness, they will eat it. When it comes to my collard and my kale, any of my brassica, I keep them covered with a white tool from the time that I put them in outside until I am ready to harvest them. I keep them covered because if I don't, that little white butterfly will come and land, leave its worms, and eat all of my my broccoli up. Yes, I'm in DC, Southeast. I'm in Southeast DC. Fatima, where are you? Where are you, Fatima? You coming to see me? Fatima, if you coming to see me in Southeast DC, I like hot Utz chips. I like mint tea. So we can sit on the porch and eat some hot Utz chips with some mint tea. And maybe a little cucumber in it. Fatima, you coming to see me? Ooh, Petworth. Ooh, Jules, you in Greenbelt. Hold on. Screenshot. Boom. Okay. New Jersey. Okay, any other questions before I for real log off this time? For real. Fatima, what are you growing this fall? Are you ready to grow your fall garden? What do you Hey, Pastor Lisa. Don't pay me no mind tonight. I am very silly. Wait a minute. Raro, you in Northeast? Are you telling me you're in Northeast? Rosetta, you and I have so many of my people here from Texas, which is why I had to go over the Texas Grow Zone on yesterday. Oh, okay, so you're all ready for your fall garden. That is good to hear. Good to hear. Can you give us a quick cliff notes for all fall veggies to plant? Okay, so just in case, I'm going to give you the cliff notes and then we're going to say say goodbye, or see y'all next time. Next time we come back, we're going to talk about companion planting next Tuesday, okay? Because that's important. So yesterday we went over our fall garden planning, right? And the first thing that we did was we went in and we determined what zone are we living in, because that's going to determine what you plant, when to plant. Yesterday we learned that people in Texas will still be able to plant peppers and tomatoes when I am planting kale in college. There's no way I'll be able to plant a tomato plant in August and think it's going to continue to grow through September, whereas my people in Texas, you all can, right? So it's important that you know your grow zone so you know what to plant and when to plant. How do you find it? You go to almanac.com. All right, and then you're going to hit the gardening tab. After you hit the gardening tab, don't worry, it's pinned on my profile. I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. You're going to hit the gardening tab, and then you're going to hit planting calendar. When the planting calendar page comes up, you're going to put your zip code in. And then almanac.com does this amazing thing. It spits out a list of everything you need to plant based on where you live specifically and when to plant it. I love it. I love it. But here's the cliff notes from yesterday. That video is also on YouTube. And my name is the same over there, at the Lolita Perry, right? The full video is there for what we did on yesterday. I walked you all through how to discover what you're going to plant this fall based on where you live. I showed you how to start your seeds indoors. Those were the two goals tonight. And tonight's goal was to show you what containers you can use to grow in your garden, give you some different options, right? All right, so let me answer this question. So what can you grow in the fall? Typically, the fall garden, well, I can't even say that because it varies. It varies. It does vary. I'm late. Can you go with the laundry basket, friend? We were supposed to be done at 6:45. I'm gonna put the replay up on YT. I can't say that out. That's where I'm gonna put it, okay? But so for the fall, I'll talk about my area specifically. In the DC area, 7A, I am growing collard, kale. I am growing broccoli and cauliflower. I am growing cabbage and mustard greens. I am going to grow lettuce and spinach, beets, and carrots. Oh, and then in October, we put our garlic in the ground, and then we harvest our garlic in June, July, because this year I harvested the garlic in June. Oh, the name of the YT is the Lolita Perry. The Lolita Perry. It's the same. Rosetta Peters, I want you to go to look on almanac.com, and you're going to go to the gardening drop down, click planting calendar, then put your zip code in. It's going to tell you exactly what to plant based on wherever you live, okay? Because it may be different than where I am right now in DC. What kind of soil do you recommend for watermelon? The same soil I recommend for everything. It's going to be a combination of potting soil, peat moss, perlite, and cow manure. Same mix. So you'll find that also in my feed, the soil mixture that I recommend. You're going to use that for your watermelon. Watermelons like a lot of water, believe it or not, and they are big feeders. So you need to make sure you give them a water-soluble fertilizer to feed them so that they can grow, as well as some bone meal because they produce flowers. Bone meal is the sweet spot for anything that produces a flower that's going to give you fruit. Look at it again. Look at it again. It did me the same way yesterday. It only shows the spring, but look all the way to the right, and it's going to give you a second round of what you can plant. Look all the way to that far right column. They changed it. They used to have like two separate tables, and now they have only one. But look to the far right column. It's going to tell you when you can replant them again. So you'll get a first planting time, and then you should get a second planting time. Thank you, cowgirl. Okay, yeah, so that's it. don't forget, I'm going to put this on YT. And the other thing I told you all I was going to do, I am going to do another video just to say, hey, if this is your grow zone, these are the things that you can plant for the fall. So I'm going to give you like cliff notes on that, so that you'll have it based on your individual zones. But still, almanac.com comes through clutch because they have a lot of helpful tips there, and I find they're really good for beginners, beginning information as well. So y'all, what's the motto? What's the motto? So we can close it out. Somebody tell me the motto so we can close it out. You are very welcome, Black Mamba. The motto is, you may not grow everything, but you can grow something. Okay? You may not grow corn, you may not grow watermelons, you may not grow celery, but you can definitely grow something. And I hope that you are inspired and that you do choose to grow something, and you have learned something that's going to be very helpful. So thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. We will be back live next Monday. We're not going to do Tuesday, right? Because that's after work. I can't get on after work. It's too much. We discovered that yesterday. So we're going to do Monday. We'll do companion planting. Y'all want to do companion planting, or y'all want to talk about garlic? Because we got to plant garlic soon too. So which one? Y'all vote. We want companion planting, or do we want to talk garlic next time we come? Let me know. Companion plant. Syntastic. Why? Why syntastic? Why we got to do both? Then what I'm going to talk about on Wednesday if we do both of them? I love it here. I love it here. Now you got the people talking about both. Seed saving. Linda, you gonna join? Linda, you gonna join in the shenanigans and say both? This is why I love it here. All right, so Monday we are going to come back and talk about companion planting and garlic, because I need to tell you guys how to select your variety of garlic based on where you live, whether it's going to be hard neck or soft neck, what grows best in your area. So y'all, these are the nuts and bolts that nobody told me about when I started 13 years ago. Like, oh, sometimes you can't just grow any and everything. Some things are best practices. So that's what I'm going to try and give you all, best practices. So we'll talk, I love y'all. We'll talk companion planting, and we'll talk about garlic, because you also need to know where to purchase your garlic if you don't already have it. And when it comes time to plant garlic, it's going to be hard to find it. So I want y'all to get y'all garlic now, okay? And I'm going to show you some different places that you can get your garlic. Thank you guys so much for joining. And remember, if you may not be able to grow everything, but friend, you can definitely grow something.